Welcome once again from the Attorney YFM. And today we'll be talking about the truth. Those things they say, truth is bitter. So we'll be talking about it today. And as usual, it's gonna be English, Pidgin, Igbo, anything I like to use. So the most important thing is that I'm communicating, right? So let's get down to the business. The truth is bitter, right? So um, let me start from church, from spiritual angle, because today is Sunday. So for people like us, or some people that no go church today, people will stay for house today. So let us give you a little thing. You're gonna bally on your own. So now, the truth is bitter. I'm a Catholic, a very solid one. And unlike Catholic and Pentecostal churches, Anglican, they so much believe in, they say, Trinity. As in, their concept of Trinity is not actually in the Bible. That is the truth. The truth is bitter. You know, when we they grow, we do catechism, we do confirmation, everything. Do you understand? But if you want to know the truth, you can still go further to know the truth. I don't want to criticize Catholic Church because that's my church and I'll still go Catholic Church and I'm very proud of it. But, in order for some people to impose their wish or, for administrative convenience, some of these churches, all these Orthodox churches, they brought some concept that is not originally written in the Bible. For instance, you know what Trinity is all about? They said the three person in one, God, Father, and the Son, they are the same thing. But they aren't. Is not biblically proven. They are not. Because, for instance, in some places in the Bible, even Jesus admitted that he doesn't know when the time will come and when the time will not come. Therefore, if you argue, use your brain. If somebody doesn't know when something will happen, does it mean that he is equal with the person who knows when something will happen? So you cannot say Jesus and God, they are the same thing. They are not. Do you understand? Uh-huh. So that is what I'm trying to tell you. And many, many, many other examples. Do you understand? And you also remember when Jesus was in the world, he went to pray to his father. So there is recognition of that fatherhood. So you cannot say they are the same thing. Do you understand? As far as I'm concerned. So the issue of that Trinity, the truth of it is that I think Catholics and all these Orthodox churches, they adopted that as in for administrative purposes, as in convenience, okay, that kind of thing, based on the message, the narrative where they want give to people to chest. So, but in all fairness, and now that I've grown up, I've noticed that these things are not okay, as in terms of Yana Kumakia, what they are trying to give us. There is no way they can be the same thing, honestly. So the Father is the Father, the Son is the Son, the Spirit of God works. So that is how I understand it. I'm not trying to make you take what I say. I just have to tell you the truth from my own angle. Do you understand? So it's better people begin to, know these things. You understand? Uh-huh. So there are many arguments I will still present as to, you know, what we are discussing, but for us to save time so that we can jump quickly to other things because of bro so FIFA kaigeku. You understand? So that's it. You understand? So but you just we debate here, you can holler me or you watch on my YouTube. Subsequently, then I will expatiate on that. You understand? So onyanwa bụ ihe men. So but ijom kedu ihe mere there. M ga-asị gị that na the Trinity concept is just to show kind of love synergy between God the Father, God the Son. That is what I understand. Do you understand? From that perspective of as in that Trinity stuff, it's just to show us synergy, cooperation, how Otu Chineke si, God the Father will send God the Son, do this and do that, and he would do it without animosity or grudge or something like that. So it's an epitome of excellency, as in Jesus Christ, and love. Do you understand? He cannot betray his Father. And that is the teaching, as in that's what I understand Trinity is all about. So, but in principle, as in how Catholic and other churches used to portray it like there are three, kind of no. That is the truth of the matter. So, but like I said, if you want us to talk more on this, you can holler me or watch my YouTube channel. We'll discuss that extensively. Then another one is this thing people they say my enemy will not sleep, as in they will kind of attach it to spirituality, kind of na God go fight your enemy. During that time your enemy will not allow you to sleep. No, this is simple something. It is not rocket science. The practicability of that statement is that truly your enemy cannot rest if you are not resting. You know why? Because that time you are resting at night, or you're supposed to rest, your enemy there somewhere, they walk, to hurt you. Therefore, the enemy is not even resting. I don't know whether you are making sense from what I'm saying. But some people would think it is God that will walk to make that claim or that assertion to have effect, as in your enemy will not sleep if you don't sleep. No, naturally, your enemy will not sleep because he is awake trying to hurt you in one way or the other. You understand? So it's not rocket science, it's just simple. It's just like, it's just most of what we attribute to spirituality, or we want the Spirit of God kind of from heaven to do. These things are not reality. They happen naturally. For instance, even there was a biblical backup to this. When God says, Jesus Christ said, let's get Lazarus, alive. You see, he wants to add something. He said, open the tomb. This is the work of man. You have to do something. You open the tomb, then he pray. And Lazarus, got out. No be so. Not so. And that speaks volume to what we need to know as human beings. When you don't expect God from high heaven to come and do something where you are a little God already. For instance, let me also say this. People say God will make Nigeria better, this, that. God will help us. As in, for instance, let me also narrow it down to Igbo people. It will help us get Biafra or this and that. Those things are not, they are not okay. They are not real. God doesn't do those kind of things. Do you understand? It is you, we men that will do all those things. So let us stop saying God doesn't do those things. Honestly, it is you. By the time you hit street, by the time you begin to speak what you have to speak, by the time you begin to force some hands, by the time you begin to do what you're supposed to do, get into activate your activism and start doing something and start being coward. Stop being coward. Stop be fearful, my dear. This thing I'm doing, some of my friends, they have genuine concern. I must tell you, He said, why are you doing this thing? These Fulani bandits, this government, they are very hostile. Reprehensively, they will catch me maybe if I'm just getting back to Nigeria, or if I'm trying to go out of Nigeria, they will catch me. Therefore, I should be cowed down. I should keep quiet. And these are the problem. When people don't speak, those evil are being perpetuated. And that is what I'm trying to say about my spirituality. My kind of person, I cannot hold back in saying those. I can't be seeing those things and I keep quiet. Whenever I keep quiet, something will be firing me like stroke. You must say it. Oh, if you don't say it, it's not part of who you are. Do you understand? So we need to start doing something, and this is how things are being get done. It is not God will do. God doesn't do those things. If God do those things, let me tell you something. How can God, upon all his love, he will watch Boko Haram arrest some people, kill some people? If God do those things, God will just fire those Boko Haram, make them, they start sleeping, and, those people will be free. They will return to their parents. How can God come and also become your president to make you have a good leader when he has given you everything? There are professors, there are people like Moore, there are those people that are intellectually okay, but you won't allow them to be your president. And you will be there saying God will help us. God cannot come. Jesus cannot come and become your president. He has given you talented guys in the society. Just your ability for party to do internal democracy and select good candidates, then they become president. You understand? These things are not rocket science. You say you keep waiting for God to come and do something. How can God prosper your nation, as in come and make Nigeria better, when he has given us all the natural resources that we need to put together and things will begin to happen? And most of you guys don't need to travel abroad again. Everybody is going to stay at home when things are being fixed. Oh my goodness. So let us stop deceiving ourselves. And that is why my topic today is, the truth is bitter. Do you understand? So there are a lot of things I will talk about this, but we are trying to be as fast as possible so that, this video can be, uploadable, because, say if it's too much, you go to hang, something like that. Then I've talked about spirituality. I've talked about, I link it with politics. Okay, let me do one more politics. You have heard about the ESN, as an Eastern Security Outfit that stop the influx of, what they call it, Fulani bandit. Whenever we say this, people think it is not true. It is happening live. Ask somebody from Ebonyi State. I've been there. I know. So I asked, I confirmed, I have my first class source. These things are happening live. Don't say it's a media propaganda. There are influence of bandits from, as in Fulani people from all over African nation, because they believe Nigeria is their God-given birthright, kind of. So they want to come and settle in, so that their population will overwhelm the indigenous Nigerians. That is what is going on. And people are not talking. Everybody keep quiet. If you keep quiet, you are not helping. And some people will come and say, guy, keep quiet. If we keep quiet, this thing will keep happening. And that is why people like Nnamdi Kanu refuse to keep quiet. And now you can see what he's getting. But it's okay. He is doing it for posterity. You that is keeping quiet, what will you get? One day they will just scatter your farm, collect your house, rape your wife, do all sort of things. And you are there keeping quiet. So, kudos to ESN. They did well. These things are happening. And let people don't think it's only because this has been intercepted in Ebonyi State. Had it been they succeeded to enter Ebonyi State, now so they go, they move, enter from Ebonyi, Anambra, then enter south. Because some people, when they are talking of issue in a particular place, people will think it doesn't concern you. It concerns you. Because once they don't succeed, they move. they are not gonna be stagnant, as in start one place. It's not gonna be possible. You understand? So it is better we begin to rise, and it's better we begin to call it what it is, and that is the truth is bitter. Now, they said we should not talk about Biafra or sympathize with Biafra agitation or something like that. Then you refuse to do something, because Nigeria would have been lovely if there is a well-restructured government. Allow states to control whatever they have. For instance, if Bayelsa have oil, let them deal with their oil, get their oil, pay their civil servants, then give some percentage to federal government. Is it big thing to do? But Nigerians don't want to do it because they structure that country in a unitary system that is rope-sided and is not going to work. Now you say people should not agitate like Sunday Igbohos and Nnamdi Kanu, and you refuse to do the right thing, and you also say they cannot agitate. This is not gonna work, and it's not true, and it's not gonna be, implementable. And that is, the truth is bitter. So I think I'll be concluding. I've talked about spirituality, talked about politics. Now let's talk about sports. Okay. Now, about sports, I have to say this. You see the latest development in Messi saga. Messi about to quit Barcelona, but I'm not sure it's gonna work. I think first of all, it is a way that Barcelona used. They apply that tactics to, put more pressure on La Liga to change their policy so that they can get better results. Because the problem is that La Liga has fair play now. Do you understand? In terms of spending on football. So La Liga, now Barcelona did that. It was a smart that to kind of force La Liga hand to, reconsider their position. So with days coming, we shall know what's going to happen. Do you understand? So there is a bit politics in there. Then secondly, you see, Abramovich bought Romelu Lukaku. Abramovich have a lot of money now. Money plenty for the man. Naturally, he get money. Secondly, he can't win Champions League. So he want to buy all the buyables. Do you understand? He has acquired Lukaku already, and he is seriously interested in what's the name? Messi. Do you understand? But you know the truth? The truth is that also PSG is interested. But the truth is that Messi prefers to go to PSG. Not because Abramovich cannot pay him, but there is what we call Ronaldo syndrome. And that is going to make Chelsea lose Messi. Ordinarily, he would have loved to go to Chelsea because Chelsea can pay him very, very well. Do you understand? And the man loved Messi, as in that Abramovich. Do you understand? But there is a factor that is going to stop Messi, which is Ronaldo syndrome. Because Messi is very careful, and his advisors must have advised him that it is not good for you to go to England. One, considering you are aging 34. And secondly, English football is very tough. A team like Wolves can just get Messi messed up. Do you understand? Even give him injury, and that's the end of his career. Or even if he doesn't get injury, the games there are tough. The defense are tough. He might not shine, and therefore, those Ronaldo fans or school of thought that believe, okay, Messi cannot go to another team, he will not perform, they will say, hey, you see what we have been telling you guys? They will laugh. You understand? So these are the bitter truths. Do you understand? They are bitter truths. And now this reason we're going to make Chelsea lose Messi. Messi not going to like go England. I tell you, at the end of transfer, let us watch what will happen. Is either Messi stay in Ronaldo at Barcelona, or he will go to PSG. You understand? So thank you for watching. Hit the subscription panel. Just like the A20YFM for more content. It's not costing you anything. Just watch and watch, and let's just have fun. Say what we can say, and we do what we can do. Thank you for watching. Have a happy Sunday. Bye bye.